everybody, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to this edition of the Linux Report. GNU Linux Libre 5.17 kernel released for those who seek 100% freedom for their PCs. Alexandria Olivia released today the general availability of the GNU Linux Libre 5.17 kernel for those who seek 100% freedom from their GNU/Linux computers. Based on the recently released Linux kernel 5.17, the GNU Linux Libre 5.17 kernel is here to update the cleaning up logic for the BTM-TK, BNX2X, MT7915, MSCC, and Tegra drivers, as well as for a newly introduced driver for x86 Android tablets, and adds a new logic for DTS files used by various new AArch64 SoCs. On top of that, the GNU Linux Libre 5.7 kernel comes with all new features of the upstream Linux 5.17 kernel series, including a new AMD P-State subsystem for future AMD CPUs to provide them with a performance boost, a revamped FS cache subsystem, a new page table check feature to better protect your GNU/Linux system from certain threats by detecting some types of corruption, as well as many new drivers and initial changes for state-of-the-art hardware support for new computers and devices. For those of you who want to build a 100% free GNU/Linux computer that doesn't include proprietary drivers or code, you could download and install the GNU Linux Libre 5.17 kernel right now from the official site. Binaries for Debian and RPM-based GNU/Linux distributions are also available for download. And right up here, I wanted to save this for last. This is basically Alexandria Olivia's words. We had hoped for a release during Free Software Foundation's amazing Libre Planet conference, but alas, that was not meant to be. Cleaning up scripts have required changes for the final release. Compared with RC8, and that delayed the release quite significantly, said GNU Linux Libre maintainer Alexandria Olivia. In other news, Jason Self has started sharing the work of preparing and verifying the multiple upstream stable releases we clean up and put out every week. And with that, people, that is it for this edition of the Linux Report. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.